This is Travis.
Zach.
We're going to talk about a couple CDs.
Rush, Clockwork Angels, and the Flaming Lips, Heady Fwends.
Yeah, so we're going to get the Rush out of the way first. What do you think about this new Rush album?
I think it should have came out 2 years ago. Because that one Caravan, that song came out 2 years ago.
Yeah, I didn't even hear it.
Yeah, I heard it. It was played on the radio over and over.
Like, this is the first time I've heard anything off of here.
And it's just, why did it take so long to release the entire album when you released that one song 2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you know, they probably had a lot of work. I don't know, maybe they were touring. I don't know. Maybe shit got in the way. I don't know.
Yeah, they personal lives probably.
Because I remember you and Charlie kept telling me about it, like, yo man, the new Rush song, and like I'm looking around for...
I thought it was actually coming out that year.
Yeah, I was like...
I found out one album was coming out this year, I'm like, okay, I'll check that out. And it has that song I heard 2 years ago on it, like...
Well,
what?
There are how many other songs besides that one that's 2 years old? A lot of songs. Yeah, I actually, I really like it better than a lot of their more recent stuff.
I haven't heard any of their recent stuff.
Snakes and Arrows was the last one.
When did that come out?
Like 2007, 2006, something like that.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it was all right. I remember liking. I only heard a couple songs. You know, I hadn't really followed. I like their '70s stuff better than most of anything they've ever done.
The one album that stands out to me the most is Fly By Night.
Yeah, Fly By Night all the way up to, I think Hemispheres is their last like really rushy one. Then I like the ones where they changed and they tried new things. Okay, like I mean, what do you call it? Permanent Waves and
Permanent Waves are
okay. I mean, if for the '80s-y Rush sound, you know, it to me Permanent Waves and what's the picture CD? Moving Pictures.
Moving Pictures. You did a review of that. You don't even know what it's called.
Those two sound very much the same to me, but I like how
2112 is one of their good ones.
Yeah, I like 2112, the song on that album, and then the other songs are okay.
It just kind of falls apart.
Yeah, I normally just listen to... Now, the ones after that, though, Hemispheres and Farewell to King, like both of those albums from start to finish.
Does this follow the story?
No, this actually,
just a reference on the clock?
There's a reference on the clock. This is cool. We'll put up a picture for you guys to see, but there's a cool little reference to 2112 on here. What is this? It's 1912, or 912 I mean, which is 21 o'clock.
Military time.
This is a steampunk concept album, which is badass. You don't see a lot of steampunk imagery in, you know, mainstream today. You don't really, you know, what was the last big steampunk thing in the mainstream was that Will Smith movie. But this
Wicked Wild Wild West.
Yeah, that, you know. But yeah, there's some badass artwork in here, man. You know, it's about from what I'm gathering so far, it's about some watchmaker. And that's what's you know, that's a very common theme in steampunk as well, like
sandwich makers
and you know, that's badass, like, you know, flying submarines, like for real. Damn, the dogs are going nuts. So far, the songs though.
I like the symphony one.
Yeah, one of them, I forgot which one. It has a symphony in it, which is pretty tight.
I haven't. Same with the Mars Volta. I haven't learned the song titles on this one yet.
Like, I really like Wish Them Well is okay. That one's like, what is it? All that you can do is wish them well, wish them well.
Sound
Yeah.
like B-52s.
Yeah, right, for real. If you wanna buy a Rush album, buy this one. Rush, Clockwork Angels.
There's a lot of balls out there.
Yeah. Good old Fred Schneider.
The Watchmen.
Yeah, these guys, man, you know, I wish that they would do another 25-minute long song, you know. This is,
What's the longest song on here?
God,
It's like 6 minutes.
yeah, like 6:59.
Ah, come on, man.
720, okay, I see a 720 Headlong Flight, and that's a badass song too. I like every song on here a lot. The album's heavy as hell. It's pretty, it almost
There's two
reminds
sequel
me,
songs on here. There's the
Yeah.
Peddler 1, the Peddler 2, 2,
mhm.
2, the Peddler 2.
It almost,
the
you know, it
Peddler 1.
almost reminds me of the edge that Dream Theater had. Oh, without, you know, I don't know, it's not as
I
incredible
gotta
as...
say, yeah, I've always been a fan of high-pitched vocals for some reason. They've always stuck out with me. Like, the first time I ever remember hearing high, almost aggravating high-pitched vocals in rock was... what? God, the band's name was on the top of my tongue. To the Flyer and Flames.
Oh yeah, Dragon
Force. One of our friends played that for us on the way to the haunted hayride, and just that
David.
high-pitched voice was just... I like it, but this is aggravating. This is too high. It's like, how, this is...
That guy's not even with Dragon Force anymore.
Really?
Yeah, he quit.
But that was one reason why I didn't like a lot of early Rush. When I didn't like album rock. You know, when I was first getting into music, I didn't really care for Rush's sound until I started listening to Neil Peart.
Yeah, when you're a kid, you know, you hear the songs, but you know...
And then you start playing music yourself, you want to emulate the people you're listening to, and you're like,
Let me
okay,
see
these
what else
guys
they
suck.
did.
This
Tom
drummer,
Sawyer's decent, but let me see what else
Yeah.
they've done.
let me try YYZ.
Yeah, YYZ
That's
for
a
real.
good
Like,
song.
that was like shit. That's one of the best songs on there.
It is the best song on there.
That's Damn to the Right.
It's
This one,
instrumental.
man, I love
That's
the
when-
drums on here too. So
That's when Rush is at their best, when they're instrumental.
yeah, like there are
That's
some
why
badass
2112, the
musicians.
song, is so badass. Because most of it's instrumental.
We have taken control. Yeah, these guys are some amazing musicians. Fucking, if you don't listen to Rush, if you don't like them, if it's not your cup of tea, that's totally cool. But if you want to get into Rush, I'd say, you know, check this one out.
It's a
If
good one
you're
to pick
not-
up on.
Yeah, if you're someone who doesn't want to hear 20-minute long songs, you know, check this out because I mean, the drums kick ass. To me, the drums and
Drums
the
and
bass,
bass
stick
always
the fuck
stands
out.
out.
And
Guitar,
his
he's still
voice,
as good as he
his
used to be.
voice, you know, in the early days there was a much more scratchiness to it, and with Permanent Waves it really got a lot more clean. But now, you know, it's sounding, it still sounds like.
It's Geddy Lee.
It still sounds like Geddy Lee. It kind of, you know, it's like they've been around so long, you know, and it sounds like it could have come out. This sounds like it could have come out, you know, maybe not the 70s, but
I could place it in the early 90s.
yeah, early 90s, and it, you know, seriously, like these guys kick ass. Yeah. So, the other band,
Flaming Lips, one of my favorite bands.
Flamin' fucking Lips, damn it. Heady Fwends.
The greatest band in the world.
This
you've
CD,
never heard of.
if you don't listen to Flaming Lips, turn this off. Go check out some Flaming Lips. But, you know, they've been around
They've been around 26 years.
God, so yeah, I'm pretty sure you know who Flaming Lips are. But this album, what's special about this one is it's a collaboration album. Every song
It's
is from
actually a
different
compilation.
bands. Compilation
Of a bunch. Last year they did, like they recorded a song a day or a song a month, and compiled all of those on EPs and did the 24-hour long song.
Okay.
And a 6-hour long song or something. And they released it in the Gummy Skull sets in a USB thing that you had to eat through. The Gummy Skull.
Now what were we talking about? Like the damn Apple
The
USB
Beatles Apple?
thing? Yeah, piss on that. I'd buy that shit.
But see, you would have to eat it.
Well, I wouldn't eat it. I'd leave it in the package and set
But
it
you would
up.
want to listen to that 24-hour long song, or would you just download it?
Yeah, you could probably.
That thing would probably mold and...
Seriously, keep it in your freezer. Yeah, dude, I got a special edition Flamin' Lips gummy. It's in my freezer.
You heard it yet? No.
I gotta eat the gummy, dude.
But from what I understand, a majority of those tracks were already released last year on EPs.
And
Some
so
of
they
them are
just-
new, some of them are old. So it's like
Okay.
a compilation.
Well, that's still cool. It's still a collaboration.
Oh yeah, definitely
With,
collaboration. Every song has a different artist on it. There's not
Yeah.
one that Flaming Lips did by themselves.
And that's what I love about this CD is I already knew a lot of the people on here, like Nick Cave. I mean, Yoko fucking Ono, the Plastic Ono Band, is on this, and that shit is
It's
hilarious.
not really going out of her range or anything, because she's always done crazy shit.
Do it.
What was it? Yeah.
I knew about Prefuse and God, who else? Erykah Badu. Like that's a name I've always heard, but I cannot place a face or anything.
I gotta say this right now. I fucking hate Kesha. I fucking hate Kesha with a passion. But this song on here, 2012, You Must Be Upgraded, it's okay.
Kicks ass.
It's
I
not
enjoy
bad.
it. It's
She's
weird.
not using auto-tune. She's
There's
not trying
just
to be
weird
raunchy.
ass noise.
She's not trying to be stupid.
She's just being a
It's
person.
It's good, probably because it's written by someone else. But the thing that stands out to me with her being on this record is she sought out the Flaming Lips. She wanted to do a song with them. So that, I'll give her a little bit of credit for. Either anything else,
She called them.
yeah, anything else you do,
She said, "Flaming Lips are cool, but I'm not gonna do anything cool like y'all. I'm
yeah,
just gonna do slutty music."
yeah.
But yeah, man. All right. And then I knew about the Magnetic Zeros. Like, they're badass, but you know,
Magnetic Zero.
they've got songs that I don't like and songs that I do. I hate that fucking Home song. You know, you heard that shit, right?
Oh, the My Morning Jacket dude's on here.
Yeah, that's a badass song, but
Yeah.
I've never really listened to. I can't say I've heard one song from
My Morning Jacket, they're okay. They're kind of like one of those jam bands.
Oh, really?
There was actually a American Dad episode where Stan was obsessed with what's that guy's name? Where was that song?
Is that the episode where the aliens
Jim James.
talking about doing drugs at a Rusted Root concert?
No, I don't know. But it was funny as shit because Stan is spending all his money on all this My Morning Jacket material. And he has this one room dedicated to Jim James. And he's in there getting high, listening to this one record that he bought of Jim James in the bathroom. He spent thousands of dollars on, and he rushes through his living room, kicks everyone out of the way. I gotta listen to this record. Gotta listen to this record. It's very rare. His eyes are all red. He puts it on, and it's just. He's like, then he finally meets Jim James, and he says, "I'm just like you. I'm a normal guy, Stan. I put my pants on 1 foot at a time, just like you." And he does like a backflip and shit, and he has these fairies holding his pants up, and does a backflip, puts one leg in, and grabs the other one, puts it in. It's like, okay, that's going off subject here, but
Yeah, so like Nick Cave kicks ass. I checked out Lightning Bolt, they're one I hadn't heard. Like, they're noisy as hell. They're pretty fucking cool. Just fucking, have you checked them out, Lightning Bolt?
no.
Dude, Lightning Bolt is loud. That's the best way to describe that, is it's loud.
Neon Indian.
Yeah, Neon Indian kicks ass. Probably my favorite band. I hadn't heard of them until I listened to this CD. I was like, who are these guys? Tame Impala. Fucking check out Tame Impala. It's like the Beatles meets the fucking Doors. Oh, yeah. Tame Impala, people.
And Bon Iver's on here.
Yeah, I don't know much
don't really
about
care
Bon
for Bon
Iver.
Iver.
Is it Bon Iver or Bon Iver?
I don't know. I don't care.
And then Biz Markie.
Yeah, Biz Markie is on that Kesha song, and I don't really hear him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't hear him.
Yeah.
The only thing I know about Biz Markie is you.
Yeah, that's
You got what I need.
Yeah, that guy's cool.
When
And then
you
Ghostland
say he's just a
Observatory is pretty fucking weird.
The what?
Ghostland Observatory. Yeah, this is a badass. This album is full of noise, atmosphere, and it all goes together perfectly. This album blew my fucking face off. This album kicks ass.
This is one that you will definitely need to buy if you were a Flaming Lips fan.
If you like the weird shit.
If you were getting into the Flaming Lips, this is not one to pick up on, because you're not going to get their... You're not going to really hear the Flaming Lips singing on this album, but they're playing. They're playing their asses off.
Yeah, this is a amazing fucking CD. Definitely.
If you do want to check out some Flaming Lips, I highly recommend the earlier stuff. And just anything else they do. Everything they touch is fucking gold. It doesn't, I mean, it could be, I mean, these guys are geniuses. They did a 24-hour long song.
Yeah,
I don't know how long it took to record that.
Damn it, man.
But last year they did so much recording. It is insane.
You know, it'd be like, dude, man, you're like, it's like, you know, you're just getting ready to listen to this 24-hour long song. Like, you turn off your phone, you buy snacks,
You black out the windows.
weed,
Lock your dog up.
fucking coke if some friends like that kind of stuff. You know, you just, hell, even like those World of Warcraft kids, right, you know?
Bathroom.
Yeah, bring the bathroom with you, man. You're not. Well, I mean, you could pause the damn CD. It would be sad if you. Oh man, I can't move. I gotta listen to this. 24 hours.
Non-stop. It's like that one Rock Band achievement. You have to play through every song in the game without pausing.
Wow, really?
Yeah, that's an achievement.
Jesus.
And it's like 7 to 10 hours long. Non-stop.
Are you kidding me?
Non-stop playing. And I think you have to at least be on one of the difficult modes. Fuck that shit.
It's a sad thing when you could be a musician and you can't play a damn video game worth of fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, this album's on drugs. That's what I like about this album. This album is on fucking drugs.
It's on drugs without them actually being on drugs.
Yeah, this is a band who doesn't do drugs, and that's awesome, you know?
Well,
They don't...
what was it?
He had a heroin kick
he had
for
a
a while.
heroin problem for like 5-6 years, but he got clean.
I mean, you know, but for a band, you know, who stays away, you know, because a lot of kids could be like, whoa, dude, these guys do some serious drugs, man.
It's like Frank Zappa. He wasn't on drugs, but he made some of the best music in the world.
Hell yeah, his music sounds like it's on all kinds of drugs, but the dude does not or did not do drugs. Yeah, Frank fucking Zappa, man. Peace, Wayne. Yeah, these dudes are from, God, where are they from?
Oakland.
Oakland?
No.
Oklahoma. Are you serious? Oklahoma. Yeah,
Oklahoma.
okay. Yeah, Oklahoma sounds right. Oakland.
I don't know why I said Oakland. Oakland. I had the O in my head. And Oakland came out first. Rolls off the tongue better than Oakland.
These guys be from Oaksterdam.
Oaksterdam.
Yeah, is this Kesha on the front?
Yes.
Yeah.
I believe it is.
And then there's a toe with a smiley face.
Is that her toe?
Somebody's toe. Hers or no, actually it's his. It's
Really?
his, yeah.
Is that Wayne's toe? That's Wayne's toe.
We're fucking looking at a man's toes here. Right next to Kesha's face.
She's gonna suck it. She's like strangling his foot while he's sitting there. I mean, who poses for a picture like that? Dude's married. She's like fucking his foot up.
She's like, I want that toe.
It's like the Ziploc dude. You remember
Yeah,
the Ziploc
right? Yeah,
guy?
the Ziploc guy. I remember those when I was a fucking little fucking kid.
I'm going to Granny Marge's house.
Whoa.
They ain't nothing at the eye.
Or not at all. I kind of like zoned out for a second. I didn't hear a word you said.
Well, I kind of slurred it purposely. Like the Louisiana dude from Joe Dirt.
I don't even know what the hell you were talking about. I don't know, the dog started barking, and when the dog starts barking, I get paranoid. We hate our neighbors. Me and Stas hate our fucking neighbors. The little kids be out there, man. Look, there was a little kid out there just the other day, and I filmed him, right? He is, I'm in the kitchen, dude. The dog keeps going nuts. I don't know why. He's barking at the damn door. I look out the window, this little kid running up the driveway, man. His bike's at the end of the road. I'm like, what the hell is this? And I'm watching him. He's riding around the cul-de-sac, driving in our driveway up to the damn door and shit. They got the dog freaking out. And so, I'm filming him through the window. He walks over there by the trash can. Then he starts walking over there by the little water meter deal. Not the water meter, but you know, where you use the water key to turn it on and off. And he's just like digging in it and all this. And I'm like, what is this kid doing? Then I get right here. Then he walks all the way in our driveway and gets up right here. And I got him. I'm looking at him like this, you know. And then I go, yeah, I might have to put that up. But yeah, man, look. The first day we moved in this house, all the neighborhood kids were over here. Me and our buddies were smoking cigarettes right here at the front door, and we were playing our guitars. And the neighborhood kids were over here watching us, and I'm like, watch out, little kids. I'm about to throw my cigarette out, you know. They're like, okay, y'all move. I'm like, baboosh. Oh man, little girl just walks right in front of the cigarette in the instant I flick, and it's like, explodes all in her face, man. The little girl's like, ah, running all the way down the road. I'm like, get in the house, y'all. Let's go.
Bad impression
Oh, yeah.
on the first day you moved in.
Good times.
And we're just passing through. This place is a wretched stinkhole.